sorry, what was that?
99.7 now. That's the name of the station.
My bad. I thought you asked me a question.
No, I was just saying welcome. And we talked for a few seconds before we kicked this off. But this is more of like a conversation, a little kicking
100%.
session just to get to know you a little bit better. But thank you for your time. Thank you for pulling up on us, and thank you for coming to the Bay. It's your first time,
bro. Yes, it's my first time in the Bay. Got a show tonight at the Cornerstone. It's gonna be a blast. Sold out, and it's awesome that we got to slide in with you before we hit the stage.
Man, thank you again. So, like, how has tour been so far? Let's start off with a cliche question. How has tour been so far?
Incredible. Beyond, I mean, the one thing it's been is surprising. Because every night you have a set of maybe expectations of how things are going to go. And the one thing about expectations is that you'll never meet them because you'll either exceed them or you won't, or you'll, be disappointed. But our expectations, whatever we've had, have been blown out of the water. The fans in Portland went nuts. The fans in Seattle went even crazier. Even Vancouver went hard for us. So, yeah.
That's what's up. I mean, your journey has been well documented. We've seen you online over the last couple of years. Me personally, I've seen you online, I think, over like the last 2 years and the build-up and everything that's been going on. I just want to say congratulations on it all, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I've tried my best. It's like we were talking about before we even got on stage here it's all about community building for me.
Absolutely.
It's not about having followers or fans or numbers or notifications. Like, yeah, you can go viral in this day and age. A lot of people do. But if you don't truly document the process, the story, there's really nothing for a community to invest in. There's nothing to build. There's no foundation to build a community on. So that's, for me, that every day I document, because sometimes it's not easy, but I do it because I realize there's a whole community rocking with me.
Absolutely. We did talk about that right before. We were talking about how I do my IG lives every night. I mean, you have a crazy platform on TikTok and on IG where you engage with your fans and the people who are interested in everything you do. And I think it's dope because, like I said, we're both very similar. Like, we
100%.
try to create moments. I remember seeing something, I don't know how long ago this was, but you did a impromptu show at a beach or something like that.
Yeah, we did a few of those, That
you went down to the beach and just performed, and you were like sitting in the car waiting. You saw your fans over there. They were just hanging out and stuff like that. It's moments like that I think that are going to stick with people for years. They're going to remember that for the rest of their life.
And I will too, 100%. I mean, it only gets bigger, right? It scales. You go from the 200 to the 500 to the 2,000 caps, the 5,000 caps. You can go all the way up to arenas, but along the way, it's like you said, there's moments, there's memories, and those beach shows, they may not be something I could do forever, at least not in the same way that we've been doing them. And so I really like to sort of savor the time we're in, not long for, I wish tonight we had 2,000 people instead of 500. No, like, this is the moment we're in. And this is the moment we're meant to be in, and I'm loving every bit of this moment, and I'll love the next one too.
Yeah, you posting videos in your car to performing those same songs on stage at Jimmy Kimmel.
It's crazy.
It is. It's dope. The glow up is real, man. So again, like I mentioned it before, congratulations.
Thank you, and thank you for being hip to the whole process, to the whole journey. I mean, these are what you're mentioning are the different stages of my journey.
Yeah.
Right, and the interconnectivity of moments, and so the fact that you are connecting those dots shows me that you appreciate that and you can relate to it. And we're both, like you said, not only creating moments, but creating sequences of moments. You know what I'm saying? And in doing so, we're telling stories. And that's what makes life so fun.
Absolutely. So let's start at the beginning really quick.
Yeah.
I know we don't have too much time, but we have enough time. Where did it start? Like, when did you realize you have this voice and it's like, yo, I want to sing? Like, what were you like running around in Pampers? Like, what was going on?
No. I mean, I always was singing. You know what I'm saying? But not ever with the intention of this is going to be a career for me. I had ruled out the arts.
For sure.
To me, that was not within the box that I had to live in. And it was only when I sort of deconstructed that box a few years back, really only a few years ago, that I realized, you know what? Not only is this an option for me, this is the option for me, and I'm going to do it. And if I fail, I fail. But I'm going to throw my whole heart into it. I'm going to dive into it completely. And ever since I made that decision, it's just been one affirmation following the next from the universe. I like to think that the deeper you dive into your passion, the more affirmation you will get that you're doing the right thing.
Absolutely. Now, like, you were big with school, right? Weren't you like on the path of being a lawyer or something like that?
Yeah.
I used to hate school, bro. That's why I'm on the radio.
Yeah. No, I hated school too, but
Word.
But I also didn't see another way. You know, as much as I am definitely a visionary. At the time, I didn't think like my vision was limited. Like I said, so I thought my vision had to be constructed within that box. So I went to college, got a degree, went to law school, became a lawyer, and it took me all that time to finally wake up and say, I don't love this, and this doesn't serve me, and if I keep doing this, I'm gonna be wasting my one trip around this planet. You feel me? So. Yeah, I did a lot of school, but I hated it too.
For sure, for sure. Now, but I mean, it puts you in a good position now that you understand like the business. Like you can navigate, you can read these contracts. I know you got a team with you that's helping you out too, but you can read these contracts and you understand everything.
100%. The first few years, I was my own lawyer.
For sure.
Now my career has grown to a point where, thank God, I need a better lawyer than myself, and I got one. So, but I will say that life experience is invaluable.
Yeah.
Right? Those years that I spent in law school, those years that I spent in college, those times, even the darker moments, right? They prepared me for these moments. They molded me, matured me, crafted me to be able to handle these moments. And so as much as they didn't necessarily lead to me working in those fields, they made me the man I am today.
Absolutely.
So, there's no regrets ever.
That's what's up. So you're on tour now, the summer camp tour. You have songs that are out. I mean, Sun and Moon, obviously, we know all about it.
Thank you.
I've noticed, like, you kind of, like, with your videos and your content, you just break off in the song. Is it that easy for you just to turn it on and just start going?
100%.
Damn, bro. So you kill it at karaoke, huh?
Appreciate you.
You just, like, it's like you just probably could be having a bad day and someone's like, you sing for me? It goes crazy.
You know what it is? It's flow. So that's a very real thing, is the human mental state of being in flow.
Yeah.
And we can all tap into flow state, whether that's in music or in business or in, any field. I have sort of found a way, and I'm not an expert at it. And the better I get at it, the better artist I will become, and I'm working on it with every day. But it is relatively easier for me to engage that flow state. And when I can do that, the key is I feel uninhibited, right? Like so much in life, we inhibit ourselves. We block ourselves. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't be this way. We create these lines, and then we live within them. Like when I freestyle, right, which is how I write my songs, I'm flowing.
Yeah.
It's effortless. It oozes. And the most effortless artistic creation will always be the stuff that people effortlessly embrace. So if it took me very little, like Sun and Moon, took me very little effort to make that song, right? That's why I think it takes people very little effort to love it. The songs that I tried really hard and I like tediously spent months, maybe it takes people a lot longer to really feel that song.
Yeah.
There's something about flow.
That's what's up. That's dope. I bet your voice notes in your phone is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. Some fire in there.
Oh, there's albums in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a whole Apple Watch just for it, to be honest with you. I never wore a watch before, but they got the ability to sync the voice memos with the phone. I didn't wear it today, but it's in here somewhere in my backpack.
Word. That's what's up, man. So, like, I mean, you're doing well. You're doing great. Style is dope. Talk about your style, bro, because everyone always wants me to do a fit check.
Nobody ever asked me about my style. I appreciate that.
What's good? Because, you got the dope mustache.
Thank
like, if
you.
Burt Reynolds, R.I.P., was still alive,
go.
he'd be pissed.
Come on now.
he'd be frustrated right now.
He'd be frustrated.
He'd be like, man, he's coming for me. So talk about, like, your style, and you get down and how you work.
All right, today's drip. You want the fit check?
Yeah, give it to me.
We got the forces, right?
For sure. Socks
These
clean.
are, socks are always clean. You got it. No, you got it. You got it. Yo, if someone doesn't have clean socks, they're not in the crew, right? These are the one-of-one Nike Air Force One Fall Tour edition, autographed by fans from Vancouver, Seattle, and Portland.
Lit.
The right shoe hasn't been signed yet. I'm saving that.
Got you.
Shorts made of all different 90s vintage T-shirts, cut and sew. Feel me?
That's lit.
You know what I'm saying? So I found this at a studio, shout out Reconstruct Studio on Melrose in West Hollywood. I like the 90s.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
a very nostalgic person. The 90s was a simpler time. Anytime I could throw on the 90s in my style, I feel like I am taken back to that time where everything was a little bit easier.
Yeah.
This was a gift given to me on my birthday show in D.C. It even says ANEES on the back. With
that's lit.
Beautiful embroidery with the flowers. It's very on brand for me. And I love to see that a fan was able to make me something that was so perfectly on brand, which tells me that it's not a brand. it's a community sort of ethos that she understands as a member of the community that I'm building. It probably didn't take her much effort to know what I would like. And I'm wearing it today, and I'm going to wear it on stage because to me, like, what better way to pay homage to that fan?
Absolutely. That's what's up. Favorite artist, favorite song from the 90s that can, the top of your head?
Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I could pick so many different Lauryn Hill songs.
For sure.
But I'll probably go with To Zion.
Okay.
It's a great song. Also, there's one that's not on the actual Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, but it's on her Unplugged called I Gotta Find Peace of Mind. And it's a little more stripped back performance. And then we played it in the tour van the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, turn that up. Turn that up. Yeah.
Is Unplugged still a thing?
I don't know. I don't know if it was even technically like official.
Oh, the
it probably
official one?
was the official Unplugged. I don't know if it still is a thing. If it is,
Word, yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, for sure. We got to find a way to get you on there, man. So what are you looking forward to for the rest of this year going into, because this Saturday is October 1st, by the way.
Crazy.
This year went by hella fast.
Yeah, we got a sold-out show on the Troubadour in L.A. that day, which is sick. I'm looking forward to dropping this album.
Yeah.
With all 10 to 12 songs, giving myself a complete unified body of work to release to the universe, to y'all, and then to go to Hawaii.
Word.
I'm going to go to Hawaii for maybe a month.
And just kick it.
Kick it.
That's what's up. Float and everything.
Flow and float.
Man, well, there you go, right? I'm all about floating because I just lay back, bro. You can lay on top of me and we can float together.
Come on now, let's float.
On the beach in Hawaii. That's what's up, man.
I'll see you in Maui.
Word. I've never been to Hawaii before. That's on my list of things I need to do.
You're not far.
Right? I mean,
compared to me.
Well, where you located?
Virginia.
For Virginia.
Yeah.
That's low key hella far.
Hella far.
Word.
Like we're all the way across from you.
Do you stay in LA or do you stay in Virginia?
No, I stay in Virginia.
Oh, you still at home.
Look, here's the beauty of this day and age, right? We live in the digital age. Now a lot of the digital age is a problem, especially for the youth. Growing up so inundated with screens and pixels and notifications and algorithms. So I don't love the digital age for everything it represents, but one thing I really do cherish about it is that it has opened this door for artists like myself and creatives to do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want to, and especially wherever you want.
Facts.
No chance an artist like myself 5, 6, 7 years ago or any time before that could be here with you having this conversation talking about my hit song that I made and released and promoted in Virginia in my car in a grocery store parking lot. It's just not possible. So my career has been made possible by this particular era we're living in.
For sure. That's so dope. I think that's one of the great things. Even the artist that's opened up for you, Michael.
Yeah, that's my
he's
dog.
Super dope.
That's my dog.
Super, super dope. And he's another artist that is on social, online. I'm not
Same
sure
grind.
exactly where he's from on that same
Connecticut.
grind.
He lives in Connecticut.
In Connecticut.
He lives in Connecticut, same as me, independent, promoting, releasing, creating all of his music from home. I mean, just like me, he's willing to go anywhere. He's willing to open any door, say yes to any opportunity. But I mean, and this is a note to all artists out there, independent or otherwise. You don't have to live in LA. You don't have to live in New York. You don't have to live in the epicenter of FOMO, right? Because that's why a lot of people move to LA. That's why a lot of people move to New York, because they feel like if they're not there, they're missing out. If they're not there, it's not going to happen. And that's just not true. It's just a myth that was once true and is not true. It doesn't apply right now. And I think I'm one example of proof that it's not true. There's other artists that prove that it's not true, but I like living in Virginia because I have peace, serenity, nature. There's no FOMO. Wherever I'm at, that's where it's happening.
Yeah.
You know, I don't ever have to wonder, are we in the right place? Should we been at this party? Should we have met up with that person? Should we leave? Should we bounce? No. I'm here in my car writing songs outside of a bubble tea shop. This is where I'm meant to be. You know?
What's your bubble tea order? We call it boba out here.
Yeah, boba.
Yeah,
100%. I didn't know, I guess we are in the land of boba right now.
Yeah, we are. This is the Mecca. Well, probably not the Mecca, but it's a lot of spice.
It's the American Mecca.
Word, absolutely.
Of boba. It's hard to pick one, but passion fruit, green tea, half syrup, low on the sweetness, small amount of boba.
Okay. All right. I'm basic. I just like a little mango slush. You feel me?
Come on now.
Little mango stars. You know, that's what I'm about. We were talking about food places earlier. There's some spots right in Berkeley. I talked about the Bird. They got IB's, like a cheesesteak spot. A lot of
some Filipino food.
That's around the corner. You ain't too far from there. We got some spots. We got you. We'll take care of you. ANEES, bro, thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Sun and Moon, the songs, everything. Fire album coming.
Either at the end of this year or the top of the next one.
Got you. It's coming soon. Tonight, Berkeley, Cornerstone, summer camp tour. You ever go to summer camp?
I did.
Me too. I used to get in trouble at summer camp.
I didn't.
One of the craziest. You ever do anything crazy at summer camp?
I was such a rule-abiding child.
Okay. I used to put Nair on my friend's eyebrows.
Oh no, that's like that, huh?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Like,
I'm happy I was not in your cabin.
It's all good. Again, bro, thank you for pulling up on us. ANEES, y'all, make some noise. So,
hey, much love. Thank you for having me, for real, bro.
Absolutely.